welcome to my channel. My name's Leah and this is my life in envelopes. We are cash stuffing for the fourth week of March. So we have our money here. I do have $10 of rollover from last week's spending, which we didn't spend. And I also have this money that I got here from the bank, and it should be $550 to go into our cash envelopes, our sinking funds, and into our savings challenges. So let's get into it. All right, here we go. Here's the money we have here, and we're just going to give it a quick count today. All right, so we have 50, 150, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4, 10, 20, 5, 35, 40, 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 525. So that's all of it, and we are going to get started. So I'll put this here in my cash tray. I do really like this. I got this from Bobby at Canadian Finance Journey. She did a giveaway, and I got that from her, and I do really like it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put money into our personal spending money. Now, this binder has taken a hit a little bit over the last little while, and this week, since we only have $5.15, which is a little bit lower than normal, we're only putting $10 in my husband and my spending. So we will have $25 in my husband's envelope and $10 into mine, which will mean that I have 35 in here. And then my kids will still be getting 5 like normal. Hope you guys are all doing well. 15 here. This is our last, kind of like our last day of March break. It's Friday. So we will be doing our weekend things to get ready for next week. My son has 25 in here. And then we'll be back to school. So we had a pretty fun week. We did go see that movie, the Goat movie, last Friday. There's $10 into our family savings, which would mean we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 in there. Perfect. And then my sister came with one of my nieces and one of my nephews, and they had a sleepover, and they went sledding because it snowed again. There's quite a bit of change in here from last week's spending. I didn't realize how much change we had, but $5 going into here. Yeah, so they went sledding, and then I went to the bookstore with my sister, which I love going to the bookstore, and I actually didn't buy any books, which I was very shocked about. And just a side note, I have read 41 books so far this year. So March 20th, 41 books. I'm really proud of myself. Yeah, but I can do hyperfixations like no other, and that's what I've been doing. Okay, so we're going to get started on our cash envelopes. We have less cash envelopes this week. We are not stuffing household items. So we're going to put $200 in groceries this week. Yeah, so they slept over, and then we had pizza the next day, and then they went home. And then my kids went to a museum with their grandparents on Thursday, and they had papers. And then I had like a billion appointments on Thursday, and then on Wednesday and Thursday. So it's just, the time has just gone by really quickly. So in gas, we are going to be putting $30. There was some rough, there we go. $30 in gas. We didn't actually do that much driving this week, but come next week we will need that. And we're just going to put $40 here in dining out, which we are really going to try not to spend, so that we can save it for, again, the next weekend, because we're going one of my daughter's dance competitions, so that's a travel weekend, which becomes expensive. Okay, and $10 in our buffer, which we've been really good at not spending. Yeah, so it's been kind of a busy week. We stayed at home, but we did do quite a bit and lots of reading. We did actually, when we went to the bank today, I got the kids Starbucks. There's like special drinks that they like. And then we went to look at books at the thrift stores. We went to Tilly's and Valley Village. And then we went to the library and got a whole haul of books. So we'll be good for hopefully 2 weeks. You can get the books out for 3 weeks, but we never keep them that long. It's always like a week, and then we take them back and get a whole new one, which I'm so grateful for. But I hope that we got enough this time that we won't have to go back next week. Anyways, it just makes for a really busy week. All right, so $5 going in our extra groceries, right? Yep. So this is 10, 15, 25, 35, 40 in here. It's going to be a lower grocery week just because the following week, then like next week, we are going to be doing a Costco run, so we won't need as many groceries this coming week. So that's 110 in the Costco money. So that money will be the next time. And then car maintenance is going to get $5. So we'll actually have 50 in here. So that's great. That's another tank of gas for us. Household supplies. Oh, $5 in here. We did get bag tags last week, and when we go to Costco, we're gonna get Kleenex. We need Kleenex bad. So $20 there. So that's basically Kleenex. There we go. Health and beauty, which hasn't been living strong, but it's gonna get 5 as well. I think everything's pretty much gonna get a 5 this week. When we can't put too much, we just try and spread it across. And $5 in family fun, and this is the money we'll be taking with us. So 20, 30, 45, 55, 65 in there. And clothing, $5. Oh, when we went to Tilly's, I found a pair of bogs for my daughter. It's her next size up, so she'll have them for next year. And they were $12, and they were like perfect condition. I'm like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. So 50, 70, 85 in clothing. Both me and my husband will need winter boots next year. And so I will be watching on the off season to try and get whatever I can at a good price. High quality, good price. I can't do like Walmart boots. For me, I am so hard on my shoes. I have such a heavy foot that I ruin shoes. And so if I buy the cheap stuff, they break immediately. And my husband had a pair of Morel lace up, they're winterized hiking boots. They're winter boots, but they're like kind of like hiking boots. And he's had them since the first year we were married, and we are coming up on, oh my gosh, our 15th wedding anniversary. And so he's had them for 15 years. And I doubt we'll be able to get another pair that will last that long. But like, we bought him boots once in our whole marriage. And so quality over quantity. That's what I believe in. Okay, so we are putting $5 in travel this week. So we are actually going to be finishing this challenge. So let us just do that there. So all of this money is kind of mixed together, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we must have had $50 in here when we started, because we have 320, 35, 45, 50 in here now. And this is for summer fun-ish. So 350, and then we're going to be starting this challenge. Now, I like to end on whole 100 numbers, so I'm probably going to fill this challenge up with $50 worth of books. And then we'll go from there. But we're going to put that one aside, and that is amazing. Yeah, I just don't like to put it in the account when it's not straight $100, because I do still feel very tempted to spend it if it's not like an even number. But that's great. Okay, gifts. It's getting a 5. All the rest are getting 5, so I should stop. Just look at my list every time. So we have 25 here for gifts. Okay, and then date night is going to be getting a 5 as well. Let's see what we have. 51, 10, 20, 5, 35, 40 in there. So that's good. Okay, and this is kids extras, which we did spend a bit out of. It's going to be getting $5, and so it has 15 now. I just don't like the envelopes being empty. Okay, holidays, which is empty. This one's going to be getting $5. We use this for some of the fun. I got to put a nice one. I'll just switch it later. I'm going to have to do some condensing, so I'll probably just switch this one with one of the really nice 5s after. Okay, and $5 for our household projects. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some condensing. I can already tell just because there's so many 5s in here. But I'll do that at a different time. Okay, so 200, 250, 270, 280, 85, 90 in there. So we're almost at 300. That's great. And I will put that back in when it is dry. Okay, I'm doing lots of chit-chatting today, but that's okay. Ooh, she's thick. That's okay. That is actually more than okay. Okay, so I'm going to move these like this. Just make a little bit more room. Okay, and then my favorite savings challenge. Okay, so we are going here. Now, I did count this, and these tiny spots, that one counts as 10, and this one counts as 10 too. So that's very good for me to know. We are putting $10 in here, and I'm going to get the pink. And I'm going to color. Oh, this is the same one. That's okay. I'm going to color that there. So the 2s are worth 12 sections. Have 12 sections, even though they're small. So we should have 11 here. Oh, no, we are not doing it like that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. So that's great. If you were with me at the beginning of the year, you remember I said one of my goals for this year was not pulling money from this savings challenge binder until the savings challenge was complete. The only exception with that is emergency fund, because we're not actually spending this money at any time. This is going in the bank at $100 increments, and our Christmas fund, because it was getting too big. So that had to go in the bank. But everything else, I'm really trying to finish the whole challenge before I remove any money from the envelopes. And we'll see how that goes. Okay, so what color have we not done in a while? We haven't done yellow. We are adding $20 to this today. So we're going to color this one. I only have a thin yellow, so this would take a couple more seconds than normal. Okay. Wow. When I started this, I was like, ooh, $840. That's a big challenge to do with $20 increments, or 40, like the whole house is worth 40. But we are almost done the second row. Great job. Okay, so our emergency fund is 600 plus 500, 1140 in our emergency fund, which is great. We haven't had to use that. Thank goodness. So blessed. All right, Christmas. We are doing our $50 every week. So let's put this in here, and let's find the next 50 right there. I think I've only done this challenge once before, and it's a big one. It's $1,000, but just tucking away these $50. Oh my goodness, it's good. It's good. All right. So $650 in Christmas so far. We are starting this week, so we are going to be putting $10 in our spring savings challenge. I got these a while ago from Journaling Rachel's shop on Etsy, and I just really like them because they're black and white, but then they have a little bit of color, which I'm great with. All right, let's go pink for this one. Okay, so $10. Let's start right here in this one, and this will save $100. Now, last time we finished this, we just put it towards our sinking funds, and it was helpful. Birthdays is going to be getting just $5 this week. I am okay with that though. Okay, $5, and let's go for teal. Okay, so we have 50, 60, 75, 85 in a birthdays. Okay, and the next one is our puzzle savings challenge. We are putting our $10 from rollover here. So that's 5, 10, and then $5, 15. So let's color this in. This blue is kind of dark, but that's okay. And then we'll only have $20 left in the savings challenge, which is great. And then we'll be able to put it towards something that we need it for, whether we need to buy something or we're putting it into one category or 10 categories. We'll have some money to put there. I'm going to put this here because it's definitely not dry. Okay, so we have in the puzzle savings challenge by Carol Cash, we miss you. It's going to be 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100. 100 with 4 icons left. That's going to be $20. So $120 towards something to help us. That's amazing. Love it. All right. Now, this is a low week for us, which is okay. We're still putting away money, still grateful. And not just giving up because we don't have a ton of money. We are going to put $10 here. Now, where should we put it? I'm gonna go random here, and I'm gonna put that $10 there. And this is not money that we count, so we are going to leave it for now. Maybe next time I'll count it. Yeah, I probably will count it next time. But yeah, I do, if you notice, I do use this to make change quite often. And I'll put 50s in there to kind of break it up. We are not putting money to our new phone, but we are going to put our last $10 to our 100 envelope savings challenge, which even this, like, this is more than $100. And I previously would have like tried to pluck that from there and just put a placeholder in it, but like I didn't. Good for me. Good job, me. All right, so there we go. And that is all of our money. So let's put back, where is she? Let's put this back here. Okay, so how are you guys doing on your goals this year? I have to be honest, I'm tired of making YouTube videos. I am. We can say it. It's a safe space. We can say it. I am tired of doing that, but I know that it provides me consistency to do it. So I hope it's a little bit entertaining for you guys. It really has helped me be consistent, but I'm not like a really creative person. So I hope that videos aren't too boring and you're liking it. But if you're still here, you might like it. So anyways, if you made it to this video, give me a peace sign or a heart. You know why. And like this video if you liked it. I appreciate all of you guys coming along my journey with me and subscribing to my channel. I am sending all of you beautiful people until next week. Peace and love. Thanks, guys.